闭眼背雅思单词。
menace
Menace.
威胁，危险的人，
There is a pervading sense of menace.
有一种在蔓延的危险感。
There is a pervading sense of menace.
Might.
mite
Might.
极小量，螨虫，
The company produces chemicals that destroy ticks and mites.
该公司生产消灭蜱虱和螨虫的化学品。
The company produces chemicals that destroy ticks and mites.
Legitimate.
legitime
Legitimate.
合法的，法定的，正当的，合情合理的。
They had a legitimate grievance.
他们的委屈是合乎情理的。
They had a legitimate grievance.
Invalid.
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 无效的，作废的，无可靠根据的，站不住脚的，有病的，伤残的。
I hate being treated as an invalid.
我讨厌被当作病人对待。
I hate being treated as an invalid.
Synchronize.
synchronise
Synchronize.
同步发生，同速进行。
Cosmopolitan.
cosmopolitan
Cosmopolitan.
世界性的，全球的。
The family is rich and extremely sophisticated and cosmopolitan.
这个家庭衣食富足，深谙世故，又见多识广。
The family is rich and extremely sophisticated and cosmopolitan.
Evaluate.
evaluate
Evaluate.
评价，估价。
The market situation is difficult to evaluate.
市场形势难以评估。
The market situation is difficult to evaluate.
Deflect.
deflect
Deflect.
偏斜，转向。
My forearm deflected the first punch.
我的前臂挡开了第一拳。
My forearm deflected the first punch.
Interval.
interval
Interval.
间隔，幕间休息，间距。
Cars passed at irregular intervals.
汽车以不规律的时间间隔驶过。
Cars passed at irregular intervals.
Virtuous.
virtuous
Virtuous.
有道德的，品性好的，品德高的，自命清高的，贞洁的。
I cleaned the apartment, which left me feeling virtuous.
我打扫了整个公寓，这让我感到自己很了不起。
I cleaned the apartment, which left me feeling virtuous.
Skew.
skew
Skew.
歪斜的，
The arithmetic of nuclear running costs has been skewed by the fall in the cost of other fuels.
对和运行费用的计算因其他燃料费用的下降而出现了偏差。
The arithmetic of nuclear running costs has been skewed by the fall in the cost of other fuels.
Upset.
upset
Upset.
心烦的，不是的。
Marta looked upset.
马尔塔看起来很沮丧。
Marta looked upset.
Stamp.
stamp
Stamp.
垛，重踏，在上盖。
I used to collect stamps.
我过去曾经集邮。
I used to collect stamps.
Skip.
skip
Skip.
跳，蹦，路过，逃学。
She skipped and danced along.
他向前蹦跳着，舞蹈着。
She skipped and danced along.
Dot.
dot
Dot.
打点于，散布于点缀，
Cut along the dotted line.
连虚线剪开，
Cut along the dotted line.
Semantic.
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 语义的，
He did not want to enter into a semantic debate.
他不想卷入一场关于语义的争论。
He did not want to enter into a semantic debate.
Status.
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 地位、身份、状况，
The ads helped Nike to achieve iconic status.
这些广告帮助耐克公司成就了偶像地位。
The ads helped Nike to achieve iconic status.
Skim.
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 贴去、越过、擦过、浏览、阅读。
He skimmed the pages quickly, then read them again more carefully.
他很快浏览了几页，然后又仔细地读了一遍。
He skimmed the pages quickly, then read them again more carefully.
Exodus.
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 大批离去，成群外出。
The medical system is facing collapse because of an exodus of doctors.
由于医生大批离去，该医疗体系正面临崩溃。
The medical system is facing collapse because of an exodus of doctors.
Disseminate.
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 散布、传播，
They disseminated anti-French propaganda.
他们散布了反法宣传资料。
They disseminated anti-French propaganda.
Laundry.
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 洗衣房，该洗衣服，
I'll do your laundry.
我会给你洗衣服的。
I'll do your laundry.
Mention.
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 提及、说起，
I may not have mentioned it to her.
我可能没有和他提过此事。
I may not have mentioned it to her.
Stream.
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 流出，
Tears streamed down their faces.
泪水顺着他们的脸颊流下来。
Tears streamed down their faces.
Grudge.
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 不满、积怨，
He even earned his opponent's grudging respect.
他甚至令对手也不得不尊重他。
He even earned his opponent's grudging respect.
Leisure.
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 空闲时间，悠闲，
Whale watching has become a growth leisure industry.
观鲸业已成为一个快速发展的休闲产业。
Whale watching has become a growth leisure industry.
Irregularity.
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 不规则、无规律，
He faced charges arising from alleged financial irregularities.
他面临涉嫌不正当财务行为的控告。
He faced charges arising from alleged financial irregularities.
Undetected.
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 未被发现的，
They managed to get away from the coast undetected.
他们设法了离开海岸，并未被人发现。
They managed to get away from the coast undetected.
Crime.
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 罪行、犯罪、
Crime is on the increase.
犯罪活动日益猖獗。
Crime is on the increase.
Ethical.
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 道德的、伦理的，
The president has a blind spot on ethical issues.
这位总统似乎看不到伦理问题的重要性。
The president has a blind spot on ethical issues.
Pavement.
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 人行道，地面、路面。
He had slipped on an icy pavement.
他在结冰的人行道上滑倒了。
He had slipped on an icy pavement.
Accumulate.
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 积累、堆积。
Lead can accumulate in the body until toxic levels are reached.
铅可以在体内积聚，直至到达有毒的程度。
Lead can accumulate in the body until toxic levels are reached.
Assimilate.
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 吸收，使同化。
My mind could only assimilate one impossibility at a time.
我的头脑一次只能吸纳一件不可能的事情。
My mind could only assimilate one impossibility at a time.
Surround.
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 围绕，包围。
It is surrounded by 62 acres of farmland.
它被62英亩的农田环绕着。
It is surrounded by 62 acres of farmland.
Cultivation.
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 耕种、耕作、培养、教育。
Addict.
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 吸毒成瘾的人，有瘾的人，对入迷的人。
She had become addicted to golf.
他已经对高尔夫球入迷了。
She had become addicted to golf.
Marvelous.
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 令人惊奇的、奇特的、非凡的、奇迹般的、不可思议的、绝妙的。
Isn't this marvelous? She cooed.
这难道不奇妙吗？他轻轻地说。
Isn't this marvelous? She cooed.
Dimensional.
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 度空间的维地。
I found the characters very two-dimensional and dull.
我觉得那些人物形象毫无深度且乏味无聊。
I found the characters very two-dimensional and dull.
Presumably.
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 推测起来，大概
The spear is presumably the murder weapon.
这矛很可能就是凶器。
The spear is presumably the murder weapon.
Aluminium.
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 铝，
He had a house there and a dock and a little aluminium boat.
他在那有一幢房、一个泊位和一条铝艇。
He had a house there and a dock and a little aluminium boat.
Self-esteem.
Selfesteem.
Self-esteem.
自尊、自负。
Good self-esteem is a prerequisite for a happy life.
良好的自尊心是幸福生活的先决条件。
Good self-esteem is a prerequisite for a happy life.
Recognition.
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 识别、认出、承认、确认、认可、赏识、表彰。
His body was crushed and mangled beyond recognition.
他的身体被压得血肉模糊而无法辨认。
His body was crushed and mangled beyond recognition.
Bonus.
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 奖金、红利、好处。
The firm's employees were expecting large bonuses.
这家公司的雇员们正期待着大笔的奖金。
The firm's employees were expecting large bonuses.
Trustworthy.
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 值得信赖的、 可靠的。
He is a trustworthy and level-headed leader.
他是个可信赖的、头脑冷静的领导。
He is a trustworthy and level-headed leader.
Comparable.
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 可比较的、类似的、比得上的。
By contrast, the comparable figure for Canada is 16%.
对比之下，加拿大的可比数字是16%。
By contrast, the comparable figure for Canada is 16%.
Subject.
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 受支配的、取决于的、易遭受的。
The subject came up at work.
这一话题在工作时被提及。
The subject came up at work.
Aisle.
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 走廊、通道、侧廊。
The aisle was floored with ancient bricks.
过道有古旧的砖块铺就。
The aisle was floored with ancient bricks.
Residence.
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 住宅、住处、居住。
The king and queen of Jordan are in residence.
约旦的国王和王后住在宫邸。
The king and queen of Jordan are in residence.
Strip.
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 剥夺、夺去，使空无一物。拆卸、拆开。
They stripped me naked.
他们扒了我的衣服，使我全身赤裸。
They stripped me naked.
Oxygen.
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 氧气。
Ozone is a highly reactive form of oxygen gas.
臭氧是一种高度活跃的氧气形态。
Ozone is a highly reactive form of oxygen gas.
Revenue.
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 收入、税收。
If they overestimate, they lose revenue.
如果他们过高的估算，就会损失收入。
If they overestimate, they lose revenue.
Intensive.
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 加强的、密集的。
He'll need intensive physiotherapy.
他需要高强度的理疗。
He'll need intensive physiotherapy.
Alter.
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 改变、变动。
Her expression suddenly altered.
他的表情突然变了。
Her expression suddenly altered.
Arrangement.
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 安排，
Make the necessary arrangements.
做必要的一些安排。
Make the necessary arrangements.
Monopoly.
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 垄断、专卖，垄断商品、专卖商品。
The banks have what amounts to a monopoly.
这些银行几乎接近于垄断。
The banks have what amounts to a monopoly.
Continuous.
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 连续的、不断的。
Residents report that they heard continuous gunfire.
居民们说，他们听到了持续的枪声。
Residents report that they heard continuous gunfire.
Bilingual.
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 两种语言的。
He is bilingual in an Asian language and English.
他是通晓一种亚洲语言和英语的双语使用者。
He is bilingual in an Asian language and English.
Ideal.
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 理想的、完美的、理想主义的、空想的、唯心的。
He has found his ideal mate.
他已经找到了理想的配偶。
He has found his ideal mate. Combine. Combine. Combine.
联合、结合，
It is possible to combine a career with being a mother.
同时既干事业又做母亲是可能的。
It is possible to combine a career with being a mother.
Broom.
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 扫帚，
Get a broom and sweep up that glass, will you?
拿一把扫帚把那些玻璃扫干净，行吗？
Get a broom and sweep up that glass, will you?
Pressure.
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 压力、压强、强制、压迫。
Can you work under pressure?
你能在压力下工作吗？
Can you work under pressure?
Comedy.
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 喜剧，喜剧性。
The movie is a romantic comedy.
这部电影是一个浪漫喜剧。
The movie is a romantic comedy.
Literacy.
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 有文化，有教养，读写能力。
Literacy now includes elementary computer skills.
有文化现在包括基本的计算机技能。
Literacy now includes elementary computer skills.
Brood.
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 沉思，孵蛋。
She constantly broods about her family.
他一直在为他的家人担忧。
She constantly broods about her family.
Originate.
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 起源、发生、首创、创造。
The disease originated in Africa.
这种疾病起源于非洲。
The disease originated in Africa.
Feed.
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 喂养，为提供食物。吃，以为食。
He had become fed up with city life.
他已厌倦了城市生活。
He had become fed up with city life.
Compass.
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 罗盘、罗盘仪。界限、范围。
Sightseers arrived from all points of the compass.
观光客从四面八方赶了过来。
Sightseers arrived from all points of the compass.
Equipment.
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 设备、装备。
There was no firefighting equipment.
当时当地没有消防器械。
There was no firefighting equipment.
Antidote.
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 解毒药、矫正方法。
Massage is a wonderful antidote to stress.
按摩是一种极妙的对抗压力的良方。
Massage is a wonderful antidote to stress.
Stain.
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 染污，给着色。
His clothing was stained with mud.
他的衣服沾了泥。
His clothing was stained with mud.
Physical.
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 身体的、肉体的，物理的、物理学的，物质的、有形的。
Bob failed his physical.
鲍勃没有通过体格检查。
Bob failed his physical.
Background.
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 背景、经历、后台，不重要或不引人注目的地方。
Her background militates against her.
他的背景妨碍了他。
Her background militates against her.
Constitution.
Constitution.
constitution,
宪法、章程、体制、体格、组成、形成。
This system is enshrined in our Constitution.
我们的宪法使该制度神圣而不可侵犯。
This system is enshrined in our Constitution.
Mandarin,
Mandarin.
Mandarin,
橘子、达官贵人、官僚。M 普通话。
blend,
Blend.
blend,
混合、混杂。
Blend the ingredients until you have a smooth cream.
把这些配料调成均匀的糊状。
Blend the ingredients until you have a smooth cream.
fulfill,
Fulfil.
fulfill,
实现、完成、满足。
Without them, you will not be able to fulfill the tasks you have before you.
没有它们，你将不能完成你面前的任务。
Without them, you will not be able to fulfill the tasks you have before you.
conceive,
Conceive.
conceive,
想出、构想、设想、怀孕。
We could not conceive that he might soon be dead.
我们无法相信他可能很快就会死去。
We could not conceive that he might soon be dead.
retailing,
Retailing.
retailing,
零售业，
She spent 14 years in retailing.
他做了14年的零售。
She spent 14 years in retailing.
structure,
Structure.
structure,
结构、构造、建筑物。
This structure must be stable.
这种结构一定很稳固。
This structure must be stable.
stake,
Stake.
stake,
桩、火刑柱、利害关系、股份。
We are lagging behind in the childcare stakes.
我们在儿童保育竞赛中正落在后面。
We are lagging behind in the childcare stakes.
witness,
Witness.
witness,
目击、为作证。
What follows is an eyewitness account.
接下来是目击者的陈述。
What follows is an eyewitness account.
authentic,
Authentic.
authentic,
真品的、真迹的、真正的、真实的、逼真的。
She has authentic charm, whereas most people simply have nice manners.
它有真正的魅力，而大多数人只是有礼貌而已。
She has authentic charm, whereas most people simply have nice manners.
conform,
Conform.
conform,
遵守、服从、适应、顺应、相一致、相符合。
Many children who can't or don't conform are bullied.
许多不守规矩的孩子受欺负。
Many children who can't or don't conform are bullied.
taunt,
Taunt.
taunt,
嘲笑、讥笑。
A gang taunted a disabled man.
一帮混偶羞辱了一个残疾人。
A gang taunted a disabled man.
due,
Due.
due,
到期的、逾期的、应有的、应得的、正当的。
The mare is due to foal today.
母马今天要下崽了。
The mare is due to foal today.
intensity,
Intensity.
intensity,
强烈、剧烈、强度。
The solemn intensity of Jade's gaze discomfited him.
在杰德强烈而严肃的凝视下，他狼狈不堪。
The solemn intensity of Jade's gaze discomfited him.
circulation,
Circulation.
circulation,
循环、流通、流传、传播、发行、发行。